Welcome back. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the attributes of the drawer system. The most common attributes for the drawer front and the drawer box are available on the first layer of attributes. In here, you can specify if you have a pullout, how many doors are in front of the pullout, and you can make an allowance such that the drawer box will size smaller so that it can fit past the doors. So if I said I have 2 doors and I'm allowing 25 millimeter per door, you'll see that the drawer box resizes. You can change the drawer front from a 5-piece to a slab. You can alter the number of drawers that you want CabinetSense to put into the available space, up to 6. You can specify your drawer box height increments. So based on the available space, the height that is available, CabinetSense will calculate the size of the drawer box. So in this case, I will increment the drawer box by 25 millimeters at a time. The minimum height, I will keep the drawer box, it was 100 millimeters. The system has calculated it that the size is going to allow me to put in a box with 175 millimeter walls. I can override that and put in whatever value I want. And then what inset from the front of the cabinet do I want to use? So if I want to actually make an inset face frame, I could inset it the thickness of my drawer front, and it would then be flush with the front of the cabinet. I've got it set at -2 millimeters just to give me that small cushion, because the drawer front actually doesn't close right up against the cabinet. I can specify whether or not it's a pullout. So if I wanted to change this one into a pullout by specifying yes, changes the way the drawer front is sized. I'll make it a slab, and I will get rid of the handle. And I'm just going to hone in so you can see. And you'll notice the drawer front still has, it's smaller than the drawer box, and the reason is that my reveals are still set as if it was a normal drawer box. So in this case, if I set all my reveals to 0, the drawer front will now be exactly the same dimensions as the front of the drawer box. And then you can use a minus reveal if you wanted your top. I'll make it a 1/2 inch. So now my pull-out front is 1/2 inch higher than my drawer box. And if you do pull-outs often, which I do, you could then save this back into your library and have a predefined pull-out that you can just drag and drop into your cabinets. And in fact, that's what I've done here. So it is a normal drawer that I've just changed the attributes and saved it back into my library. The glue point offset is how much height above the divider do you want your drawer box to be situated. Specify where your handle goes, your reveals, and you can also say what parts do you want. So in some cases, maybe you want a drawer front, but you actually don't want a drawer box, because you still want it to be a pullout, but it might be for a wastebasket or something that has its own pullout mechanism. Okay, in the next segment, we'll take a look at the details of the drawer box system itself.